before we get started, I would just like to say Robin has joined me. So she's probably going to fall asleep and you'll probably hear her snoring throughout this review. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Luke. As you can see by the title of today, I am back with a brand new theatre musical review. Last night I went to the press night of Singin in the Rain here in Birmingham at Birmingham Hippodrome. So as always, I would just like to say a huge thank you to Birmingham Hippodrome for inviting me along. It always makes me so happy and giddy when I receive them invites, and I'm hugely grateful. If you've seen any of my other theatre reviews, you'll know that I answer the same 5 questions just to structure these in the same way and give them a fair review. And yeah, with that being said, let's get into this video. Okay, so question number 1, have I seen this musical before? Answer, no. This was my first ever time. That iconic scene of Gene Kelly dancing and singing in the rain is something that we've all grown up with and seen numerous times in numerous different variations, whether it's people reenacting the scene, whether it's sound snippets that people use in TV adverts or on radio. It's a song that we all know. So when I received the invite for Singin in the Rain, I was like, I must attend. This is something that has been on my bucket list for such a long time. So very grateful that I got the opportunity to see it live on stage. Also, I feel like I really need to watch the movie now because I feel like I've been missing out so much. Question number 2, plotline of the musical. It's based in the 1920s in Hollywood, or better known as then Hollywood land, and it talks about the difficulties and struggles of the transition between silent movies to the movies that we all love today, with speech, with songs, with music. It showed both sides, so how the production side struggled with the transition of how they physically recorded the actors and actresses singing and talking. And then you also see the other side, the actresses and actors struggling with now having to speak and sing live on camera. And even though I feel like everyone knows the story, I don't want to spoil it. Let's just say some actors and actresses were amazing and able to transition very smoothly, whereas others, very badly. Then of course we have the beautiful love story between Don and Kathy, the 2 main characters. Question number 3, highlight of the musical. Right, gonna be honest, when I was invited to Sing in the Rain, because I knew nothing about it, I always get a little bit semi-nervous when I go to see a show that I don't know anything about, because I'm like, I could either hate it or I could really love it. And this was definitely one that I really loved. The dancing alone in this production was probably the best choreography that I've ever seen in any musical. Like, you could easily go and see the show and have no storyline at all and just watch the dancing, and that alone would be literally an incredible show. The production and the stamina of the dancers literally blew my mind. I feel like I am rambling a little bit, but my highlight was probably the relationship and on-stage time between the 3 main characters, that being Don, Kathy and Cosmo. Their bond on stage was so sweet and so pure, just really warmed my heart. They all had each other's backs. They all just wanted the best of each other. They pushed each other to be the best kind of version that they could be. And I just think that is such a simple yet beautiful message that we should live in the real life. That is what you should have friends for, to push you and be the best person and the best version of yourself. Both watching them on stage as the characters, but also watching them on stage as performers. You can definitely tell that they all support and care and want the best for each other. And it was such a special moment, a special bond on stage to experience and witness. The 3 of them performed in a number just before the interval, which was probably my favourite song throughout the night. Question number 4, do I recommend this show? Again, I don't want to sound like an old broken record, but like 100% yes. I feel that before I went to see it, I had the same feeling as when I went to see the band musical, and I was like, I'm not sure if I'm going to like this, I'm not sure what the story's about. I went to see the band musical and that blew my mind, and it's probably one of my top 5 musicals that I've ever seen. This is definitely up there in the top 5 as well. I did have a little doubt thinking, is it going to be dated? It is very old school Hollywood 1920s era musical, but for me, that is such a timeless and iconic moment in time. So to get to watch it on stage live was a pretty special moment. Also, this is nothing to do with the musical at all, but if you've ever been to Disney World and been on the Great Movie Ride, which isn't there anymore, if you've ever been on the Great Movie Ride and you've loved it, you will 100% love this musical. It's basically like that ride on a full production blown show. And if you've been on the Great Movie Ride and you've seen this musical, you will know what I'm talking about. Question number 5, out of 5 stars, what would I give it? 100% 5 stars. We're gonna go 5 raining umbrella emojis just to be on theme. We both thoroughly enjoyed it. When we left, my dad actually got online to see if he could book tickets for him and my mum to go. But yes, I highly recommend it. It's here in Birmingham till this Saturday, so it is a short run. However, it is part of a UK tour, so I'll leave a link in the down bar below and you can go check it out and see if it's visiting a city near you. One last thing, I forgot to mention this. I've just created a new playlist over on my Spotify. I'll leave a link in the down bar below, so go check it out. Basically, the playlist is going to have all of my favourite musical show songs, both from old musicals, new musicals and future musicals. So every time I go and see a show, I will add new songs to that playlist. So go check it out, go see what songs I've added. Also comment in the box down below, let me know, are there any songs that I'm missing that you would highly recommend I listen to? Boots. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like. Also comment in the box down below, let me know, are you planning on going to see Singing in the Rain, or have you seen it before on stage? I would love to know your thoughts and reviews on the show. Again, huge thank you to Birmingham Hippodrome for inviting me along. I really do appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you for watching as always, and until next time, peace.